Hey, what's up guys? Colby Cheese here with another video in the series that I was telling you about yesterday, where I'm going to show you some really cool leveling up techniques for new characters. And so today during the stream I actually decided to do a face breaker character. And I've always heard or known that face breaker leveling is a really viable and strong way to level up a new character. However, I've just never really done it myself. I've always leveled with Spectral Throw, recently Searing Bond. I've leveled up as some other things in the past as well. And I wanted to try out a Facebreaker character at least once. And so I decided on the stream to go ahead, level up a new character with my friend Devlin. We both made Facebreakers, and I timed it to see how fast I can get all the way up through Act 3 Merciless and get done with all of the quests there and be ready for maps. And I did it in 7 hours. It took me 7 hours to get all the way through the game ready for maps, and that's literally the fastest time I've ever done. It was the most fun I've had leveling a character. It was extremely powerful, and I'm excited to show you guys some clips from our leveling today and show you exactly how you can level up pretty much any character, because honestly, Facebreakers are great because of the fact that they scale on your items. You don't really need any kind of particular passives on the tree. Now you can take a few things that will give you a little bit more damage, but it all comes down to flat physical damage on your items, as well as just having some face breakers and a few skill gems. So let me jump over to the footage and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So the clips in the background are just me running around, punching faces, exploding everything in some of the zones that have been the hardest for me to get through on my previous leveling characters, no matter what builds I've gone. And I'm just going through them without any kind of trouble at all. And you'll notice that I'm running around exploding things. The ability that I use with face breakers is, of course, Infernal Blow with Melee Splash. And you can also equip that with a few other things. I've got multi-strike, excuse me. You don't need multi-strike at all. You can just use faster attacks, leveling up pretty much the whole way until you go to your main ability. You can also equip Blood Magic, which is going to help if you're not using something like Malachi's Simuli, which probably you're not going to be, since if you watched my video from yesterday, I do also use generally the same uniques to level up with for the other slots, such as the actual Gold Rim, and then I use Fog Shade, which is actually really good for Facebreakers because it gives you the flat physical damage. I'm using Wanderlust boots, at least until I get some upgrades from those. I'm using a Meganord's Girdle. That's the main other thing that you're going to want to have for leveling up with Facebreakers. In fact, really all you need to level up as a Facebreaker character is Infernal Blow, Melee Splash, and then you're going to want to have Facebreakers, obviously. And Meganord's is not 100% required, but absolutely suggested. And that's going to be the most expensive item for you to have. So I'd say if you ever decide to just make face breaking your method of leveling a character, just have a Meganord's belt on call, I would say, and just use it for leveling up new characters with Facebreaker. It's really powerful, and if that's the only item that you really need, then you're going to be good to go in your stash of leveling items. So Meganord's, Fog Shade, and Facebreakers, along with my Gold Rim. I've also been running around with, like, you know, the standard stuff, Araku Tiki, and of course we had the Paranda Shield for that 40% block chance. It is amazing. Oh, hey, there we go. Just found a Rigvolds from an Inner Treasure. That's awesome. So that's pretty much all you need. You just need like a 4-link, or you don't even need a 4-link. I had a 3-link pretty much this whole time for most part of leveling, all the way up until my friend Devlin gave me a 5-link chest, which I only used 4 links on anyway. So it worked out really well. I had like between 3,000 to 4,000 DPS throughout all of Cruel, and going into Merciless, I was surpassing that 4,000 DPS mark, getting close to 5,000 DPS. And it all just scales on flat physical damage, and the reason for that is because Facebreakers give you up to 800% extra physical damage scaling, and that's going to help any kind of flat physical damage that you have on your gear. So that's why Meganord's gives you such a huge amount of DPS and it's really fun to play. So you'll see me, I'm just showing you my clips of me just going through the hardest zones that I've had on any character. Ebony Barracks has been the most like rippy zone that I've ever gone through, and I'm just blowing through here, one-shotting or two-shotting entire hordes, entire packs, and everything just blows up into most splendid glory of guts flying out everywhere, and it's awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need. I'll go ahead and show you guys a skill tree that you can use if you plan on playing a Facebreaker Marauder and going into late game, as literally that being your in-game build. If you are going to have Facebreaking be your final in-game build, some things that you're going to want to have are, of course, a high roll Facebreakers. You're going to want to probably get a Bringer of Rain, or if you're playing on a standard league, you can get an Abyssus Helm. You'll want to grab Lionized Remorse Shield. It's a very good upgrade for the Paranda Shield. And then finally a Sappho's Frame. If you want to do those really hard caster bosses, you can put that in your offhand for weapon swap, and you can do the Piety bosses and the Megara and stuff like that in high level maps. And that's pretty much all you need, other than just really good flat fizz damage on your amulet and your 2 rings with life. And of course your resistances need to be kept out, obviously, all that good stuff. So really good times. It's really fun, simple build. You don't have to worry about the stupid necros, or you don't have to worry about stuff like the birds chewing up the corpses and spitting them back at you, because everything is exploded. And that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. Fastest and best and most fun leveling build I've ever done to date, and I think I'm sold. I am now officially a Facebreaker leveler. So the one last thing I'll say is, even though Facebreaker is strong, with any leveling build, you want to make sure you have good resist, and this clip will show you why. My buddy Devlin was fighting with me against this Exile that didn't really do a lot of damage to me. It did hurt a little bit, but it wasn't a huge deal. He had really low lightning and cold resist, and you'll see his life goes really far down. He has to log out. He almost gets chunked, and I easily just keep punching her in the face. She gets smashed, and she's done. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll check you out on stream, and check out the description below for a full Facebreaker character build. Peace out, guys.